Hey yo, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy J Tom Reactions. All right. Today, I'm gonna be reacting live to Chig Smooth. Joe Budden calls out DJ Akademiks for inappropriate exchange with a 15-year-old boy. All right. I'm gonna do it live. All right. No matter how many people get in, I'm gonna do this live. And then whoever gets in, we're going to talk about it. But for now, let's go ahead. All right? First, if y'all want to go ahead and subscribe to my page, don't forget the button's right here. If y'all want, go ahead and subscribe to my page. Also, if y'all want, send me a donation. JTom Reactions is right there. That's my Cash App handle. And also, if y'all want to follow me on X and on Instagram, y'all already know what to do. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start the video. Chig Smooth. Go ahead and follow Chig Smooth if y'all already don't. So, let's go ahead.
YouTube, Chigs. Get ready. You know what to do, Chigs.
So look at Chig Smooth.
Hey, Chig Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Well, here we are, you guys. Now, over the last couple of days, a lot of you guys have been in my comments asking me, yo, Chigs, is Joe Budden gonna speak on academics on his podcast? Will Joe Budden be brave enough to actually touch on it? Pause, by the way. And I'll be honest with you guys, I did not have any faith that Joe Budden was going to speak on the issues that Akademiks has going on. Over the last couple of years, it seems like Joe Budden and Akademiks have a pact where, hey, if I got some shit going on in the media, don't talk about it, don't post it, and I'll be sure to return the same favor back to you. If you got some ish going on in the media, I'm not going to talk about it on my podcast, and we're good. And also, over the weekend, somebody asked Joe while he was on Twitter Spaces, hey, big dog, is there any chance that you would talk about the Akademiks grooming allegations on your podcast? Now, this was on Saturday, January 25th. And the way Joe answered it made it seem like he was not going to speak on it. Here's what Joe said.
It wasn't on my docket, if that's what you're asking me.
Man, I don't know.
That's messy.
He gang, but the shit was kind of messy.
Remember, blessed space, Joe. Blessed space.
Well, no. Let's stay here for a second, because I like when people do this. The whole, you gonna touch on this on the pod?
I'm a supporter. I was a chat. Actually, I kind of got introduced to your community through his everyday struggle. So
Okay.
I just want to see, like, what's the temperature? Like,
Yo, the video. Let's go.
It didn't look like it was too bad, but
Also, let's get in the
Just didn't know your
chat. Let's
thoughts
talk
on it.
about it.
You know, we gotta see. We gotta see what's going on. I had to have this talk with my dad.
What do y'all think of the whole academic situation? If y'all been watching my channel, y'all already know my view on it. I think it's disgusting. And I think he's a piece of shit that, you already know my view on this. But, hey, if y'all have anything different, let's fucking go. I just want to see what Joe Budden has to say. Let's talk about this, man. Get in the chat. Let's talk.
Yesterday, because his wife knows how to use the internet.
Joey, did you see what happened with Akademiks?
man.
Oh man, but I don't typically like speaking on none of that stream chat, back dark Discord shit that y'all got going on over there.
Yeah,
But
get a little weird.
yeah, that's not my region. That's for y'all. I heard his apology though.
But, surprise, after the news came out today that DJ Akademiks was banned on Twitch, the story then became too unavoidable for Joe Budden not to talk about it on his podcast. And while Joe was talking about the Akademiks Twitch ban, he also went on to call out DJ Akademiks for having that very inappropriate conversation with the 15-year-old boy, Noor. Here's what Joe said.
They're saying Ak has been permanently banned from Twitch.
I saw that.
I just saw that, yeah.
They're also saying that Steak unfollowed him. I haven't fact checked these things, but just a quick peruse on the phone said that just now.
Damn. Wow.
Yikes.
That's ugly.
Yeah.
The government's plan for a digital dollar isn't just
my
theory
bad.
anymore. With this year's rollout of crypto ETFs, the rise.
Hey, let's talk. Hey,
What?
what do y'all think so far about the video? Chick Smooth is always bringing this shit. He always brings it. All right. Tell me what y'all think about it. Whoever's in here, so far I think I only got one viewer. Hey, that's better than what I've had before. So let's fucking go.
Banned from Twitch mean.
Can't stream, can't do
That's
nothing.
it.
You're done.
You could ban me from using Twitch.
It's a platform.
Yeah, to take your account.
But the account that
No,
that
but he had, I think, some type of special deal with them.
The account and I've had a deal with Twitch, and it's in that contract where they can. There's certain shit if any of this happened.
What I will say about that, actually, he put on a masterclass in how to not handle something. He did eventually come around, and say the right things and apologize, and I was wrong, and we got to be held accountable, and us streamers have a large audience, so we got to love the kids and be kind. He did all of that, but it was after
the fact.
It was after he said some other.
Man, his apology wasn't an apology. It was more like a backhanded. Yeah, I said what I said. I don't regret it. He doesn't regret anything he says. He doesn't. He said it before. He has said some outrageous shit in the past. And that's what gets me. How are we as viewers still allowing this shit to happen? How are we as human beings still allowing people like this to how are we allowing this to happen? How are we continuously doing nothing about it? Me, I'm gonna go ahead and speak on it. I will speak on it, and I don't like what's going on because I'm a father. I don't like what's going on because I'm a human being. I'm gonna keep saying it, and that's what I'm gonna keep pushing. It hurts my soul seeing this type of shit, and I can't continue to support. Well, I've never supported him, but I can't continue seeing his content out there and seeing people support this type of bullshit. Hey, let's get in here. Let's talk about it. Open discussion. Yeah, whatever y'all want to say, let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's go. But I can't continuously sit here and allow this to still be on the airwaves. But let's continue to talk about it. He hasn't officially apologized for it. He has backhanded the little kid and said, hey, grow up, you're a man. Well, he's not a man. He's 15. You need to allow this man to grow up. You need to allow this kid to grow up. He hasn't been through everything that you've been through for you to be able to talk to him like that. His mind isn't where your mind is. He's still growing. And that's what pissed me off about this whole entire thing, is that you're as old as me. You're 35 and you're talking to a 15-year-old. You're old enough to be this kid's parent. Let's continue. Let's talk. Hey, get into chat. Like my video if you like the video. Get into chat. Let's talk about it. I'm here. See, look. I'm gonna put something in here. What's up? See? Let's go. Let's talk about it.
Things, and part of the other things was, what the fuck y'all gonna do? Cancel me? You can't.
Can't cancel something that you didn't help build.
Which I guess might be true if you're talking about fans, but it's not true when you're talking about companies. You can ask the Fresh and Fit when they got demonetized off of YouTube, and like it's a thing. So you
Ye said that. Adidas, what they gonna do? They can't get rid of me. And then they got rid of him.
But he ended up You know,
I'm just saying, companies.
yeah,
I
but
wouldn't
you
go
can
around
still-
challenging companies.
Right.
I wouldn't be double daring companies to cancel me.
And the companies react off the people.
Yeah,
Enough noise make them.
Enough of that noise. Y'all think that these companies are not reading tweets and checking the temperament on some of them contracts they got? You are wrong.
You know,
Let me be the one to tell you.
There's a big.
And you know what? Everyone that has continued talking about it, all the streamers that are talking about it, continue doing that. I'm going to continue talking about this situation. Ak wants you to push it to the side because it's not doing any good to the situation. But it's doing amazing to the situation. It's not doing you any good to the situation. In fact, you're the only one that's going to lose out on this because of the stupid shit that you said. It's time for you to be held accountable, and that you've said a lot of stupid shit in the past. You've done a lot of stupid shit in the past. You haven't been held accountable. And it's time for it. Hey, yo, what's good? Whoever got in here was good. Let's get into chat. Let's talk about this. We're here. I'm talking about it. I'm going to continue to try to get engaged with you guys. Let's go. Let's go.
A message here, you know, and I fuck with Axe, so I'm gonna be mindful.
That's the downside to having that kind of stand culture fan.
Mm-hmm.
The downside is they standing for whatever your action is. So if it's bad and they put enough noise on it, the people that you in bed with that wouldn't have seen it, they see it.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
go ahead. What are you saying, Flip?
No, like, so the bigger message is that, you know, how, because they use the certain words like grooming and stuff like that. They're just using these words that is foreign to us. And I hate to say where we come from or how we grew up, and not making an excuse, but you are a product of your environment, meaning that when it comes to teenage boys or whatever, we encourage them to, yo, get that girl or do that. We had those conversations. It's been like that since the older niggas around me did it with me. I did it with my son.
And you know what? That's the problem. That is the problem. I was on Curtis King's live stream earlier. I was on my way home. I was listening to Curtis King. I like going on Curtis King's live stream. I also go on Double HB's crew. I go on his. Shout out to both of them. They make very straightforward points. And one of the points that they made, one of the points that Curtis made was him. Not a lot of people understand what the word grooming is. Not a lot of people know that they were abused as a kid because you had all these people talking to you a certain type of way. Us as adults, now we do understand because we went through that. And now we're looking at this situation with Ak and we get disgusted by it because it brings us to that type of experience. It brings us to that and it brings us back. It was a very disgusting experience. And that's the point that this guy's trying to make, but he didn't really make it that well. He was saying that basically, let's listen.
You know what I mean? Not saying that it's right. It is wrong. Now when
he's saying that he doesn't think that we grew up like that. He doesn't think that it's wrong per se. And yes, it is wrong. It is wrong being talked to that way. Hey, whoever's in the chat, let's talk about it. I want to talk about it with you guys. Let's engage. Let's talk about this. It is a fucked up situation to be in. How would you like to be a little kid and somebody comes up to you, hey, how are you doing with the ladies? The fuck? Hey, if what's his face's sister, la da 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 da, would you sling the would you hit the box? It's like, what the fuck? The fuck you want to know that for? That it's not right. It's not right to be put in that type of position, especially as a 15-year-old boy. That as a 15-year-old boy, you're looking for guidance. and you're looking for your mind is growing. You want to know. Like you have a curious mind, and then hearing the shit that a 35-year-old man, the way that he's talking, you're going to think that that's the way that people talk. And then the circle just keeps on going of these fuck motherfuckers out there that talk to little kids like that because they think it's right. And it's not. And this is why a lot of people are bringing light to this, because it's a fucked up situation. Especially when the boy is telling you to stop. That's not right. It is not right. Let's continue.
If you acknowledge it as wrong, then what are you saying?
I'm acknowledging that it's wrong, but I'm saying that it's not foreign. That behavior. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not new. You know what I mean? Like, if of course,
Great.
that's what I'm saying. I think it's wrong.
So we're
100%.
in a place today where that behavior is being checked and people are being educated on things.
And I agree.
I think
But you have to learn it. There are
that's a great
consequences. Yeah, and you have to learn in real time. See, everybody act like they smart and they fucking overnight they learn how to abide by society rules and shit like that and what's right and wrong. You have to learn in real time when you're taught something, especially niggas from the Caribbean. Like, these things are, like, you have to acknowledge that nobody wants to go to the source of things. They just want to point and laugh and blame. And I'm not saying anything with Ak. I'm not even co-signing him.
Ak was wrong.
He's cool. He was 100% wrong.
Dead wrong.
100% wrong. Period. Point blank, especially if the young man is saying what he's saying. I've seen things like that. That's what I'm saying. I've seen
And
it.
it's cool to
Let's get in the chat.
be wrong.
Let's go. Like the
and
video.
then go sit with it by yourself.
Yeah, don't be wrong and strong. That's what.
Or if you want to be wrong and strong, you don't have to put a camera on.
Got it.
You don't have to live stream you in your learning process.
Got it. Yeah.
You don't. You could take that. You could take that privately. His brand is not speaking to 15-year-old boys like that.
No. Correct. I'm not. I'm talking about. You said you don't have to learn in real time with the camera on. I think that's part of his brand, though. Whatever I'm experiencing or whatever I'm talking about,
that's what I'm saying.
I have to cut the camera on. Like, again, this is a different generation. They don't know how to turn the cameras off.
Unlearn it.
And you learn
Unlearn it. I'm not here to fucking preach.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to preach to nobody. It's difficult to unlearn things.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So if that is a habit and a tendency where, hey, I'm living my life in front of the camera, so they're just going to see it. I invented that, actually. And where some of us come from, to me, is not an excuse.
My neighbor Brian was like, "Yo, where'd you get this knife?" I'm like, "Bespoke Post, man." I see you talking about bespoke. All the
to grow.
Anyways, let's
like
talk
to
about
say,
it. Get into chat.
I don't really know what that is. Okay, I understand that and I receive that. I ain't gonna pretend like I really knew all the ins and outs about what grooming is either. But I also identified that there's plenty of grown men running around here not knowing that they were abused. As an adult, I would help you learn, listen, you shouldn't, this is wrong. This is wrong.
That's the underlying part right there. Like,
so if you crack a
whoever
joke,
else
if
needs
you
to know,
crack a
wrong.
joke and ask your 17-year-old brothers, yo, you fucking girls yet?
I'm not cracking a joke. That's not a joke. I'm asking my little brothers what's happening with you sexually.
Yeah.
It's not a joking matter.
So
and if the 15-year-old is sitting there telling you, hey,
I
this
agree
is
with
wrong.
that.
This is grooming. I'm uncomfortable. You're going to put us in a case.
Yeah.
Then it's probably the time. It's probably the time.
Now, props to Joe for not shying away from having that conversation. Joe did not change the topic. He did not throw in random hypotheticals. He also was not trying to play devil's advocate with that conversation.
You know what? Shout out to you paying to Victorious. All right. The sad part is, hold on, I'm trying to put. All right. The sad part is not one thing is going to happen to him because the people that the little boy deals with, he have said stuff to all of them are doing the same thing, and that is true. I saw something this morning that was basically showing that he has basically said some outrageous shit himself, talking about the whole Drake, whenever Drake went over there and exposed himself and he took pictures, he leaked it. and he went over there and he talked about it. That's the sad part, and I agree with you. Shout out to you, Pain to Victorious. All right? Thank you for your contribution to the live stream. That's a good point. But you know what? What the rest of us, as streamers, as people that are watching this shit, we can contribute by not... I don't want to take away any views from another person. I don't want to... I'm not that type of person. Like I said in the video that I made yesterday, I want to see people shine. That's my whole thing. I want to see everybody shine. But when you are a person saying this type of stuff and allowing this type of stuff, that's when I draw the line. I draw the line in the sand, just like Jesus did. I do. And that's when the gloves come off. That's when the version of me that did that live the other day where I was pissed off and I had to take a day off of YouTube, where I literally saw nothing on YouTube. I saw nothing. Usually I'm on YouTube all day looking for stuff to react to. And I was off YouTube because my soul wasn't right. I came back and I tried to do other videos. I still wasn't right. But whenever I see shit like this, it just pisses me off. And people like this do need to be held accountable. Again, thank you, Pain to Victorious, for being on the live chat. Thank you. Let's keep talking about this. This is why I'm doing the live stream. We need to continue to talk about these things. This isn't a topic, again, that, like Akademiks said, needs to be pushed aside. It does not need to be pushed aside. This is a talking point that people keep pushing aside, and it just keeps going back behind everybody else. Like it goes behind us, and we don't talk about it again. And that's the problem with society. People are scared of talking about these topics. Let's go.
And I'll be honest with you guys, I was actually very surprised that Joe kept it real. If you guys look around, a lot of your favorite media personalities are not speaking on it, or they'll quickly change the topic to something irrelevant. It's okay to come out and say, yo, Ak was dead wrong. I believe even Akademiks himself came out on stream and said, hey, if anybody wants to call me out for being dead wrong, that's fine. I'll take that. I know I was wrong. Just imagine if this was somebody like Drake that was caught on recording talking to a 15-year-old crazy like this. Every single media personality in the world will be doing a 24/7 live stream. I know it's gotta be tough when you're trying to maintain a relationship with somebody and some wild shit like this happens.
And you know what's crazy? Akademiks is also a person that talks about the situation. He tells them, hey, you need to stop doing stupid shit like that on stream. So what? Now that you do it on stream, it's okay? Now that you do it on stream, you're going and you're saying, nah, we need to push this aside. Now that you went and you talked shit about a whole bunch of people in the whole Chirac era, I didn't pay attention to all of that, because at that point in my life, I was trying to get good with God and do the right thing and come out on top with a lot of stuff and be right with myself. This is you're welcome. Get love, give love. You're welcome. You're welcome. When it comes to children, it is a no-go, because I have 3 grandchildren, and my 16 and my 7 and I are going to hell, and my son and my son will too. And I agree. I have a daughter. My daughter's 9. If I'm I keep saying it in videos. If anybody ever came and talked to my daughter this way, the gloves are coming off. You're gonna see a different side of J-Tom. You're gonna see a different side of me. And that's when I become a different person. When you mess with my family, when you mess with my daughter, that's when you see a different side of me, and I don't feel right. I do not feel right doing that. I agree with you. And this is why these types of topics need to be talked about. It can't just keep getting pushed aside. I forgot the point I was making.
But no matter what, you gotta have integrity and morals and call a spade a spade. Listen, man, you guys get in the comments.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I wasn't a whole part of that. Like, I was trying to get good with myself. That's when I met my wife, and yeah, I was still listening to hip hop and I was doing all that. I was trying to be a better person, and just this. That's when the whole Chirac shit started happening. My 7-year-old granddaughter and my 16-year-old grandson. Well, hey, I agree. Us as parents, you as a grandmother, you as a grandmother, as a mother, you understand what the parents of this child is going through. Not really, because you know you weren't really that hasn't really happened. But if God forbid, if anything ever happened like that, you understand what the parents would be going through, because you as a parent, you do not want anything to happen to your child. And the nastiness that is coming out, not only about Akademiks, but about all these other artists and all these other public figures, this is shit that needs to be talked about. As uncomfortable as it is. And we need to bring light to this type of shit. Well, anyways, my name is J Tom. I am J Tom Reactions. If you guys don't know my channel, you know, I do hip hop reactions. I do other type of reactions, anime, but the most. Oh man. See, I did not know that part. You're talking about the little boy? If you're talking about the little boy, man, that sucks. He doesn't have that guidance. That sucks. Oh man. See, that brings up this makes it even sadder. The way that the people that this little boy looks up to, that's sad. The people that this little boy looks up to are doing this type of shit to him, and that's sad. It is sad. Well, again, like I was saying, my name is J Tom. I do anime reactions sometimes. You know, this is just a hobby for me, the whole YouTube thing. I'm a mechanic. I do different. I listen to hip hop all day. All day. Type of hip hop I listen to. My goats, Ludacris. I like Ludacris, even though you know I like the lyrics of Ludacris. I don't really like the message that he puts out, but his lyrics go off. I listen to Joel Ortiz, Slaughterhouse, you know, Eminem, different people like that. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. Wasn't really a fan of Drake. I would listen to a couple of his songs here and there. Wasn't really a fan of Drake. Just, you know, but yeah, like I was saying, I'm a mechanic. I'm actually gonna do a separate channel for mechanics, for mechanic streams. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna ask questions to people. What do they want to know? What's going on with your car? What's this? What's that? Maybe you could seek different types of advice for your car. You know, type shit. So yeah, that's my profession. I own my own company. I just do different things. So the YouTube thing is actually is a hobby of mine. I enjoy talking to people. So I've actually just been trying to grow my channel, get some videos out there, grow the channel so that way I can do live streams and actually talk to you guys and interact. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Drake either. I can't stand the zestiness. It's not the zestiness part of it, just I can't stand his lyrics and the message that he puts out. I can't stand it. And also the fakeness. But yeah, I'm actually gonna make another channel asking what you guys think of your car, you know, just interactions with you guys. It's what I enjoy. I enjoy hip hop, anime, and cars. 18-wheelers. Generators. Different shit like that. That's what I do. That's what I work on. Anyways, it's just a little bit of me, a little bit about me. If I haven't really put myself out there yet to talk to you guys, but I just wanted to go ahead and do that today, as well as talk about this situation. For the people that are just getting in, if you guys want to talk about the situation, that's what we're doing right now. What do you guys think of the whole academic situation? I've been talking to Pain to Victorious. Get love, give love. Thank you for the comment. Let's get in the comment section. Let's talk about this, man. Let's get in here. I'm going to be on here for another, as long as you guys want, we could talk about this. All right? I'm free until 3 o'clock. And if I don't see any more comments, this has been J Tom Reactions. I'm out this bitch. Thank you guys for the ones that stayed until the end. I appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to the page, go ahead and do that. Like the video. If y'all want to send a donation my way, J Tom Reactions is the Cash App handle. It's also my X and my Instagram. As always, you guys already know. Ya tu sabes. I'm out this bitch. Let's go.